Exodus chapter 7, starting at verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, if you give me the spirit to do this lesson. This lesson is going into being gods before Pharaoh, man. Okay? And I'm not talking about just talking about the ancient Pharaoh, okay, but also talking about the new Pharaoh, Esau, man. Okay? The Edomites. All right? And you can link that to Romans chapter 9. It speaks about for the same purpose he raised Pharaoh up, he raised Esau up for the same purpose, to show his power, man. Okay? Make him real great through the Israelites, by the way, because we built up ancient Egypt, made it great, and we built up this Egypt, Babylon, and made it great. Okay? Because of the Israelites are there. Okay? So use us, make it great. Okay? Make the pride very, very high, and then bring them down, man. Okay? To smithereens. Okay? So for the same purpose, he raised Pharaoh up, he raised Esau up. Okay? So that links together when I'm going through this lesson, man, because I'm going to merge the times. When you talk about ancient Egypt and the things that happened, man, okay, it's going to come back, but on a whole nother level. Okay? And part of that process of Pharaoh going down, Esau going down, all right, is he's going to show power through his men during that process. Okay? And it's going to be very, very, very special and high level, man. All right, let's go back to Exodus 7. I'm going to start back at the top. It says, And the Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. Okay, and it also says in Romans 9 that he also hardened Esau's heart, man. Okay, let's read verse 3 again. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. And he's going to do it again in this time, man. Okay, making his sons God-like. Okay, giving them power, another level of spiritual power. Because we already got spiritual power. The Holy Spirit is spiritual power. Okay, the fact that we understand what we understand, man. Okay, and brothers, different brothers have done multiple things, man. That is power through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to take it to a whole nother level, man. Okay, on a whole nother level than ancient Egypt. All right, with signs and wonders. Verse 4. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. Okay, by great judgments. Okay, and like I said, he's going to judge also through his men. Okay, like he did with Moses and Aaron. Okay, let's go to Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. It says, And in that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And you know what David did when you read about David. Okay, he was killing lions, all kinds of things, man. Okay, he defeated Goliath, okay, who had a great reputation of destroying many. Okay, a super mighty man, and David defeated him. Okay, but he defeated him in the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, he ain't supposed to do that naturally, but that's the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, making his sons, his people, God-like. Okay, as gods before the enemies. Okay, you think he ain't gonna do that in this time, man? Come on now. So he did it in all the other generations in different stories, but he ain't gonna do it in Babylon, the worst kingdom of all time. Okay, when he told you the new talk is how he gonna take us out of here, the old talk was ancient Egypt, but the new talk is this Egypt, man. He's gonna take it to a whole nother level. You talking about the worst time in history. So you know in this time, okay, he's going to turn that volume up, and his sons with pure power, and the whole world going to see it. And they're going to fear on a whole nother level, man. All right? And that's coming soon. Okay. And it says, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them. Right. Okay. So I just read it. Okay. Now also too, that goes into the process of getting changed and, being perfect, Now let's go into Second Esdras chapter 15. Let's start at verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Right, man. The old Egypt. Okay. And I will destroy all the land thereof. Now we know Babylon is called spiritually Egypt and Sodom. Okay. And all you got to do, go back and read the plagues, man. You're like, whoa, you mean to tell me he going to top that in this time? Right, man. In our time. Okay. In our lifetime, man. And we're close to it. Okay. Everything we've been saying for years is coming to pass, man. So it's best you listen. It's coming to pass, man. Okay. Yahweh Shema Shai is let to be known who are the men of the Lord. Okay. From different angles, man. If you really sincerely paying attention. All right. Let's read 11 again. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. Right, man. Okay. So different plagues, spiritual power from his man. Okay. Calling out things that happen and is happening as they call it out. Different judgments, curses. All hell gonna break loose, man. All hell gonna break loose. Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Bashim Shai shall bring upon it. That's right. Let's go into Revelation chapter 11. Let's start at verse 3. It says, and I will give power unto my two witnesses. Okay, that's talking about Jake, the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom. Okay, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. Okay, talking about the prophets. These are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before God of the earth, before Yahweh Shema Shai. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth the enemy. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy. Right, man. Okay, didn't Elijah do that? Okay, that's a man of the Lord. All right, I'm telling you, man. Okay, he gonna make his man, his sons, like gods before the people. He's gonna show his power through them, man. Okay, that's part of the process of the Lord showing his power on the earth. It's through his man. Okay, then you got Yahweh Shai coming from the sky with the holy angels, with the armies of heaven. All right. But like I said, part of the process is showing the power through his men, through his sons. All right. Verse 6. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy. So you see, he's talking about the prophets. And have power over waters to turn them into blood. Do you hear that? Did that not happen in ancient Egypt? Yes, it did. Okay. Like with Moses and Aaron, man. Okay. Now check that out. Let's read that again. And have power over waters to turn them into blood and to smite the earth with plagues, okay, with all plagues, as often as they will. Esau's in trouble. These people are in trouble. They don't realize that at any moment, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to turn up that volume, man, okay, and his people and his men and his sons, and show the world that he ain't playing. He already doing things already. Okay? That's why when you read Psalms chapter 2, it talks about them cutting the bands between us and the Lord. Okay? All the nations having meetings, the heathen, discussing us and the Lord. Okay, to come after us, man. And he said the Lord going to be laughing. Now, why are they going to do that, man? They're going to see more power and more power. Okay? Not just us teaching on the street, and that's enough. That's a big alert for them. They know what time it is, the elites. All right? But they're going to see pure power on another level, man. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put them on a whole nother level of alert. Okay? On a whole nother level of you have a short time. Come on, Esau, you got a short time, buddy. Now let's go to Acts chapter 2. Let's start at verse 38. Then Peter said unto them, Repent and be baptized every one of you in the name of Yahweh Shai for the remission of sins, and you shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost. For the promise is unto you and to your children, and to all that are far off, even as many as the Lord of our God shall call. And with many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, Save yourselves from this untoward generation. Then they that gladly received his word were baptized, and the same day there were added unto them about 3,000 souls. Okay, and that's going to be happening too. Okay, you're going to have a lot of Jakes wake up out of nowhere, man. It's already happening, but I'm talking about in the sense of power. The Lord showing his power. He did it in the ancient times. Okay. Yahweh Shai said we're going to do things greater than him. Out of Yahweh Shai's mouth. Okay. I think that's John 14 chapter. All right. Verse 42. And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. Okay. One doctrine. And fellowship, and in breaking of bread, and in prayers. And the fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. Do you hear that? Okay, by his men. Okay, and more signs is coming, man. Okay, more signs is coming. That's the fact. Okay, let's go back where I started, Exodus chapter 7, and I'm going to read from first verse down to 3. Okay, and keep in mind what I just read about the wonders, okay, that were done by the apostles, the strange wonders and signs, okay. Exodus 7 verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. Okay, so Yahweh Shema Shai, throughout generations, okay, of our people, showed signs and wonders through his man. Okay, through his sons. That's nothing new. Okay. So again, you mean to tell me he ain't gonna do that in the worst kingdom ever? Oh, the Lord is gonna make this epic. He's gonna make this process epic, man. All the way to Yahweh Shai cracking the sky. Okay. Which is gonna be really, really extreme. Okay, so spiritual power is coming very soon. Another level of spiritual power, I should say. Okay, so with that, I hope you're edified. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to your Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.